people is when your should becomes a must. When suddenly the thing you said should happen has to happen. That's when human beings change. It's like if you want to take the island and you're the head of the army and you want to take the island, the most powerful way to take the island is burn the boats. Because if there's no way to go back, it's amazing what happens when it's a must to do something versus a should.
No matter how busy you are, no matter what's on your plate, you absolutely must, if you want to be legendary, you absolutely have to do this. Schedule 60 minutes a day for your learning. It could be listening to audiobooks. It could be the next day listening to a podcast. It might be reading quietly. It might be writing in a journal, because writing in a journal about what you're learning, what you learned from your day, what you're learning from your life, that is learning. But 60 minutes a day, I absolutely challenge you with great love and respect. Wire it into your day, because that ritual will allow you to know more about your field than anyone who's ever done your field in the history of the world.
If you want to change the world, you've got to keep trying new things. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep falling down.
When you're starting your day at 4:30 in the morning, whatever, do that. The rest of your day, no matter what happens, is a breeze. You've tackled the hardest part of your day. No matter what goes on, you have the confidence and you have the wherewithal, the tool belt, if you will, to be able to attack. Sometimes it's just showing up and being able to push yourself a little bit more than yesterday. I call it finding your hard. You know, when you find your hard every day, man, life is a lot better. You know, because what happens is you're either the CEO of your life or you're going to be someone else. You're going to be life's employee. And every day, if you wake up, you don't take control of your day, and you don't dominate the day as best you can start to finish, life is going to own you. You know, if you're waking up with a negative attitude, you have to be able to step back and self-assess. Why am I in a bad mood? And you have to work from that minute forward to build that tool in your belt, if you will, to be able to assess it, address it, apply it, if you will, and then move forward. If you can do that, I'll tell you, life gets exponentially easier and easier and easier every day. And before you know it, you're working with greater efficiency, more confidence, more determination, and you set yourself on a path to truly self-generate success. But more importantly, you're happy.
We have the power to strip away from the busyness, to do great work that matters. We have the power to be the most positive people we know. We have the power to shift from making excuses to creating results. You have the power to use today to make a choice to get really fit or to create the financial life that you want.
If you don't like the way your career is or your business is, change it. If you don't like your body, change it. If you don't like your relationship, change you first. Because if you change it, you'll bring you to the next one. Maybe it's time to change it too, but change yourself first. If you want to change anything in your life, you have the choice. So there's no right or wrong. I just want to make you aware in this breakthrough session that everything in our life changes the moment we make a decision. And I mean a real decision. A decision is when you cut off any other possibility and you commit to something with everything you've got and you take action. But the big decisions start with little decisions like, what am I going to focus on? Because whatever you focus on, you're going to feel.
The number one defining factor of whether we become successful or average is whether we have grit. Grit is the ability to stay true to your vision and not dilute it when you get laughed at. Grit is the ability to try an innovation, experience failure, and to say, I'm going to continue and I'm actually going to learn and use that experience to get me closer on my path to the mountaintop.
Is the one thing in life on which we can absolutely count. People who stay young all the years of their lives not only welcome change, but see it for what it really is, new opportunity, new chances for further fulfillment. Attitude is a reflection, a result of a person's will. It is incalculably powerful. It can bring about marvelous results for us, but we need to train it patiently, day by day.
Education is inoculation against disruption. And as you know more, you can achieve more.
I like to use one quote that the limitations exist only in our minds, and if you start using imagination, then your possibilities become limitless.
If you're going to be successful in creating the life of your dreams, You have to believe that you are capable of making it happen. You have to believe that you have the right stuff and that you're able to pull it off. Now, whether you call it self-esteem, self-confidence, or self-assurance, it's a deep-seated belief that you have what it takes, the abilities, the inner resources, the talents, and the skills to create your desired results. Now, believing in yourself is simply an attitude. Believing in yourself is a choice. You have to choose to believe that you can do anything you set your mind to. Anything at all. Because, in fact, you can.
People who reach the top in whatever they're doing consistently say that you need to follow your passion. And I think the number one reason why people fail in business, in life, is because they're not doing the thing that they're passionate about. Is because they're making too many decisions with the head and not the heart. Where for every major decision that you make in your life, the big ones, you have to make with your heart and not your head, because your head will lead you down the wrong path. Your head only understands the logical world that currently exists, where your heart can help you create something that does not yet exist. And you have the ability, the skills, the talent, the tenacity to be able to create something that nobody else has ever done before.
Don't stop. Narrow your focus to one idea, one, and make it work. That will give birth to all the others.
Look, I suggested that this driving force is critical to making your dreams come true, providing for your family, to make those goals, that purpose that is unique to you, real, a real reality, not just a concept in your mind. Motivation is literally the desire to do things, and I know you have it in you. That's why you're watching this. That motivation is the difference between waking up before dawn, okay, to go out excited and staying in the workplace for longer than anyone else, and then when you get home at night exhausted, you still can't go to sleep. You're excited, you're motivated. This is that crucial element in setting and attaining goals.
Anything you want is possible.
The number one thing that's going to change your life, the only thing that will change your life, change your business, change your money, change your relationship, is you must raise your standard.
Your life can be too big to allow yourself to play too small.
The only thing that changes our life long term is when we raise our standards. It means that all of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want, we get what we have to have.
What you're looking for and what you're talking about and what you need is self-discipline. Now, self-discipline, as the very term implies, comes from the self. It comes from you. It comes from when you make a decision to be disciplined. When you make a decision to be better. When you make a decision to do more and to be more.
Well, I think the one thing that discipline definitely does help you with is it helps you get things done. And when you get things done, when you actually do things, you have more success.
Make some choices. With new choices, you're going to get new results. With new results, you're going to get transformation.
When you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when your life changes.